Economics is often misunderstood as an ordinary subject because it deals with complex theories, graphs, statistical analysis. But in reality, economics is a dynamic and fascinating field that impact every aspect of our daily life. Economics is all around us. It explains why prices of goods and service change, how people make choices, and why certain events like recession or economic booms affect our lives. Understanding economics help us make better decisions as consumers, employees, and investors. Dear students, you have already studied economics in plus 2 classes. So, in this session, we can revise some basic terms. Supply and demand. Let us consider the market for smartphones. If the demand for smartphone is high due to some new features or affordable prices, manufacturers will increase their supply to meet the demand. Conversely, if the demand decreases, suppliers may reduce production. That is, supply means the quantity of a good or service that producers are willing to offer in the market. Whereas, demand is the quantity of the same good or service that consumers are willing to buy. Scarcity. Scarcity means there are not enough resources like money, time, or materials to fulfill all the desires and needs of people. It is like having too many wishes but not enough magic to grant them all. Because of scarcity, we must make choices about what to have or do, and this involves giving up something else. For example, you just imagine you have limited amount of money. If you choose to buy a new toy, you might have to give up getting a new book. Scarcity is a fundamental concept that reminds us that we have to be careful about how we use our limited resources wisely. Opportunity cost. It is the value of the next best alternative foregone when a decision is made. For example, if you have the option to either study for an economics exam or go out with friends, the opportunity cost of going out is the study time you sacrifice. On the other hand, if you choose to study, the opportunity cost is the fun and social time you miss with your friends. Next one, inflation. In simple words, it is the rise in general level of prices for goods and services over time. It means that on average, things become more expensive. Imagine you have a pocket full of coins to buy your favorite snacks. If inflation is happening, those coins won't buy as many snacks as they used to. For example, the candy that used to cost you one coin might now cost two coins due to inflation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of money, meaning that the same amount of money can buy fewer goods and services over time. Gross Domestic Product or GDP. GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. It is a fundamental economic aspect which is used to measure the overall health and performance of a country's economy. In simple terms, GDP represents the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's border over a specific period, usually a year. Market structure. It refers to the way a market is organized and how goods or services are bought and sold within that market. It describes the number of buyers and sellers in the market, the level of competition, and the degree of control each participant has over prices and other market conditions. For example, a perfectly competitive market has many buyers and sellers dealing in homogeneous products, leading to minimal price control by individual firms. Whereas in monopoly, a single firm dominates the market, giving it significant control over prices. So, these are just a few fundamental economic terms that help us understand how the economy functions and the choices we make in our daily lives. So, always remember, economics is a subject which provides valuable insight into the allocation of resources, consumer behavior, business strategies, and the overall functioning of societies. Thank you.